episode concept. So, Jared and Jensen, what was your reaction when you first heard the pitch for the concept?
Please don't make us sing. It was, you know what, we've been in a situation like this probably more than actors on other TV shows where they tell us to break the fourth wall, and we're always thrilled. Our approach to this is as long as we kind of remain true to Sam and Dean in the situation, which obviously made for a lot of comic relief with us kind of going like, seeing what's going on. I think as long as we are true to Sam and Dean in that situation, I think it's kind of daunting.
I didn't have a positive reaction when I read the script. And the first time in, I think, 200 scripts, I went and sat down in the showrunner's office and said, what in God's name, what are you doing? Why is this, why? I need to understand why this is happening. He did a very eloquent answers for me, and he did a very good job of explaining why we were doing what we were doing. And I guess I had been aware of this fan fiction for a while and just felt like if I ignored it, it would eventually go away. So when I read this, I wasn't angry. I just wanted to understand why.
You ripped up his office. Come on, dude.
I really, and then on my way out of the writer's office, then Robbie hijacked me, and he's like, hey man, come here.
Wait, hold up. Actually, you left the office and you turned back to him. He's like, so he's fired, right?
Yeah. This is true. I think it was more of a plea to save your job by the time you were pulling me into the writer's room and explaining what was happening. But it was I just wanted to understand where we were going and what was the message that we were ultimately sending with this script and this story, and by the end of it, I felt good, and I had all the confidence, and they gave me the confidence that I needed in that, and then and look, the fact that it was better than I could have ever hoped, and was I should have never even sat down in that office. So Jeremy, I'm sorry.
The last episode that we saw before this one, Dean is no longer a demon, so that's good. Castiel. Castiel has some grace, not his own, but he is regraced. So Misha, can you talk a little bit about where Castiel will go from here, what we might see for him coming up?
I'm going to sidebar for a second, though, because why not? When I got the script, I also sent an email. I wasn't so audacious to show up in the writer's room because these guys don't even know what we look like in person.
It's nice to meet you, Jensen.
What's up?
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it is nice to meet you, Robbie, if that is your name.
I sent an email and I said, not for nothing, but this was just the outline. So this was sort of way back at the beginning of the season. I said, I would love to be in the 200th episode, just because it's such kind of a milestone. It's such a big deal. And again, very eloquently, Jeremy explained how they wanted to prioritize quality in this episode. And so they were casting Castiel with another actor, and I thought that was a good choice.
Bold choice.
Excellent. Thank you for doing that. Castiel.
She played a pretty butch, though. I felt a little too butch.
Castiel has, he's confronting the issues of his fading grace again, moving forward. Because he's on borrowed time at this point, but he's also going to revisit a character from his past. We're allowed to talk about this now, right?
No.
You let the cat out of the bag,
No.
didn't you? He let the cat out of the bag. At the last red carpet event.
And he's fired.
You're fired, I think. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it's great, and you're gonna love it.
Episode 13 is entitled A Bullet for Cass. We'll keep that one under our hats.
Presented by Straight Talk Wireless. The world needs more Straight Talk. Supernatural, Tuesdays 9/8 Central on the CW.